Good evening, everybody. Doc Skinner here. You're watching 1028 Live, the big season premiere for the new year 2017. I have with me Emmsey and the Crazy Cajun.
Good evening.
Right here live on Facebook and YouTube. If you don't know, you can go to YouTube, check us out, search 1028 Productions, and I should turn this down. It's a little loud.
A little bit.
All right. It's live. No teleprompters. Mostly improv, I guess you could say, with some topic bullet points.
Could be a little bit scary on that.
So,
could be a tad, but it's okay.
yes.
Yeah,
So, you guys excited about this year?
I am very much so. Very much so. It's going to be a good year. Sorry, I'm messing with computer stuff.
He's not playing Tetris, I promise.
What? You ruined my little
He's
secret and
playing
everything
games.
now, I bet. Jeez.
So, anyway, this will be the show Monday through Friday, 7 to 9, God willing, and I'm not sorry.
7 till 9?
Sorry, not 2 hours.
Hang on, I never
you
signed
have
up.
a 2 hour show
I
coming
didn't
up.
sign up to this.
No, it starts at 7, Monday through Friday. And we're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. We're going to have musical guests, comedians. We got an area over here for the bands. What else? We've got our other shows coming up.
Yep.
White Mountain Update, which was supposed to start tonight with, but we still got a little more set construction to do. And then we will be on that this week.
Yeah.
Then what else? All kinds of shows coming up.
Yeah, it was something.
Now this is interactive, so what I'm going to do is get on Facebook for all of those that are watching with us live right now, so that if you have any questions or want to interact with us, we can do so.
If you're on, say hi.
Yes.
Basically much.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good. So.
All right, so I
New
guess
Orleans, that's you too.
I'll wait. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
So
Like, share.
So cool. All right. As you were listening in our intro, that was Acidic, a band from L.A. who's been on Billboard recently. They've come up to the White Mountains and performed 3-4 times.
Yep.
Amazing guys, and they are just skyrocketing. They work with some amazing producers, record producers, and they have been gracious enough to allow us to have their song Chicago be our theme song here on 1028 Live. So we want to give a special shout out to Acidic. Thank you very much. We love them. You see them up here.
Selfish plugs.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
pictures
I'll
of
put
them
them around
stuff.
somewhere.
Yeah, they're up here.
Yeah.
So this is our new set. Miraculously, we pulled this together in 4 days with our two
Yeah.
other sets, and it's a community show for you, everybody here on the mountain, anybody else watching us worldwide on YouTube or Facebook.
Shall we crack on with it?
Oh yeah, let's do
Right.
that.
Okay. So what are we going to do? Start going through some of the new stuff that we've got so far?
Sure, let's do that.
All right. See, we have no teleprompters. It's all written down here.
Yeah.
So let's start off with 2017. Obviously, 2 days in, and
New
the 2016 claimed its final celebrity victim,
Yes.
Mariah Carey's career.
Absolutely.
If any of you
Whoa,
guys
whoa.
if you did see this on ABC, I know you were out and about, but I got to watch this. It was car crash TV, to say the least.
I heard she did good. Went good.
No.
Not exactly. So
No,
you
the vocal track was.
Oh,
that was
no,
that was
it
insane.
was?
That was-
And it wasn't
yeah.
even the right song.
well, no, so here's the thing. So Times Square, New York City, 2 million people are attending the New Year's Eve countdown, and Mariah Carey is set to go on stage right before the ball drop to do Old Lang Syne and some of her other songs from 2001, 2005. So she starts things off right, and it's the wrong track. Okay.
But was it close? I mean,
It was not even
it
close.
was
Now,
close.
now, let me ask you. Okay, now you've been in the entertainment industry for many years. I've dabbled in and out for a while, but someone like Mariah Carey who's been around for an age,
Yeah,
a
90 years.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, she looks good for her age. You must know your own songs.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
got to, right? So they play this song, which is obviously not the one that she thought it was. Now, instead of her just winging it and going, right, let's get on with it, she moans, bitches, and complains for the entire length of that song.
And then
That's
hands the
right.
mic. She's like putting the microphone out for
Yeah.
the audience, saying, "Why don't you guys
Yeah,
just
you-
sing
you
it?
guys sing
'Cause I
it
don't know
so
the
they-
words." You know?
So
I don't know
anyway,
what she was thinking, but you know.
yeah. So it turns out
Poor girl.
it's come to fruition over the last 48 hours that Dick Clark Productions, who were the company that were organising the New Year's Eve event
For decades.
for decades,
Of course,
Yes.
apparently set her up to fail.
Really.
I don't know how much truth's behind that. I just personally think it's
She upset somebody.
she did, but I just think that's her way of getting out of it. You know, don't just admit fault and say, all right, we screwed up, but and deal with it, but just to actually turn around and blatantly say, "Oh yeah, you guys set me up to fail." I'm not buying it. I really am not. I'm not buying that at all. I mean,
It sounds like a cop out.
yeah, and then following on from that, I know you didn't see it because you were out and about, but following her performance, right after midnight, they went to Las Vegas, Nevada, and they had Jason Derulo on there. Now, Jason Derulo's been around for 5, 6, 7 years.
I think
Very terrible.
really.
I hate to say it, the guy can't sing.
Wow.
He cannot sing. He has no timing, no nothing. So that one fell apart. So this was just ABC's guys must have been sitting there going, "Oh,
Dude,
what did we do?" It was redeemed
Yeah.
by Lionel Richie.
Oh, but of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Did a
All night long.
All night long.
Yeah,
All night long.
Well, that's what he
That's it.
started with. That's what he started with, and you know what? It brought the crowd up. You weren't expecting that, but he came back and actually pulled it off. But Mariah Carey, if I can give you one piece of advice, quit.
Retire.
Just give it up.
He said,
She's
sorry.
Full of Prince.
but
It's full of Prince.
My bad. Are we rolling?
Oh,
Dude,
really?
is that too soon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Please,
maybe. But
I'm
she's
sorry,
wearing
buddy.
this.
We love
she's,
Purple Rain.
She's
Yeah.
wearing this skin-colored.
It looked like she was naked, like a Barbie doll.
Well, it's not a bad thing, but just
Like
saying.
naked with no features. It was one of those spandex suits.
Yeah, pretty much. But she looked terrible. She screwed it up. So I think Mariah Carey's comeback career probably done.
Yeah.
To put it
So she
bluntly.
was that good. I'm like,
Yeah.
we're awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
there you go.
That's good. That's news right there.
With more celebrity news as well, with regards to George Michael. Now we know George Michael, fantastic singer-songwriter, came from Wham with Andrew Ridgeley and
Yeah,
everything
he was
else.
supposed to be here tonight, but
Yeah. Oh,
he's
man.
what? It's time for money.
Oh.
So his
Only a joke.
boyfriend came out just before New Year.
His boyfriend.
Yep. Well, obviously we knew that George Michael was gay.
What, the guy with Wham?
Yes.
Yes,
No,
okay.
he was not with Andrew Ridgeley. No, he was linked with another gentleman. I can't remember his name. I think he's a Greek gentleman. Anyway, came out and said that George Michael apparently killed himself on Christmas Day.
What?
Yeah, that his career was done and he was in pretty bad health. He had a stroke a couple of years ago and was admitted to hospital, and it was very touch and go
Wow,
whether he was going to make it or not. So apparently he just resigned himself to the fact that his life was done, and prior to that actually donated over $1 million to charities the week before he died.
Really?
Yeah. So
And then I also heard about a BBC show that has been running for a really long time.
do you remember the name of it?
No,
No,
it was
okay.
a little old lady. Supposedly she was off the show.
Right.
But they brought her back for this one episode. That was the day before Christmas. It was like a Christmas special or something. And
I know
she's
exactly
very
what you're saying.
famous, and she was known. Her character was known as loving George Michael.
Yes.
And she played Last Christmas.
That
on that
was
episode.
one of the biggest soaps in the UK called EastEnders.
Yes, and they thought that it was like.
But there was a lot of
sign.
conspiracy thing going on with it. The fact that his ex-boyfriend or current boyfriend tweeted this out not long after his death, and
There always is something, you know.
there was always something. But here's the thing: the tweet was removed and the account was closed within 24 hours. So right now, as it stands with the post-mortem on George Michael, he apparently died from heart failure, which was obviously way too many years of partying way too hard.
Oh,
so, but wow, 2016 was a year to lose a lot of famous people.
Oh yeah, I mean it just.
Famous people.
I think there's never been another year where we lost so many people, celebrities and famous historic figures.
But then you also got to look at it on the other aspect as well. Is there were, besides just that, we also lost a lot of people that are not as well known, servicemen and women that
Oh,
are fighting
yeah.
for the country.
All the police
police
officers.
officers,
Right, that's
EMTs, fire officers as well. And so there's a lot of that.
Love
kind of
all
way.
those folks, love
But
them.
here's the thing: is that's the thing that I don't think the media touches on too much. Is
No.
because there was shootings of police officers that came and went very quickly.
And there was some today, I think.
Yes,
it was like
there
5
was.
officers.
Yep. So besides just everybody that obviously famous that died in 2016, we lost a lot of what I want to call true heroes.
Yeah.
They were the unsung heroes that anybody that nobody kind of recognised. So that's pretty much it with regards to. Oh no, one more thing. Do apologise. Hollywood. Your favourite place in the world, you can tell by. So the Hollywood sign, which is set on Mount Lee,
This is hilarious.
it's made
It's
up of 45-foot letters. Okay, somebody on New Year's Eve.
Without
Wait.
anybody seeing.
Surprising.
No, well, no, actually, no.
Oh,
the
somebody
person
saw
was
it?
saying- yes. changed the Hollywood sign, changed the 2 O's, and made them look like 2 E's. So it said Hollyweed. Now, this was based upon the fact that after the election, that they legalized marijuana in California. And there is actually, online, I did see it, we didn't get a chance to pull it up, but there is CCTV footage of one guy going up onto the Hollywood sign and draping tarps over the 2 O's to make them look like E's. Rumours are that a certain person from a very famous TV show, Jackass, was responsible.
I wonder.
Yeah, well, bearing in mind that his last letter is
O.
Yes. So yes, so we'll see how that
What
works.
is that, Bob? Who are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. We just received a little notification just popped up, says apparently the feed is spooling, whatever that means.
What does spooling mean?
I have no idea. Please, layman's terms would work great.
Yeah,
So
we're not fishing here.
No, we're not.
Spooling.
Spooling.
Good evening, Vince. Thanks for watching.
So Vince, let us know what's going on with it. It's again, this is all kind of
Yeah, this is experimental.
We're wigging it. Anyway, moving on. Now, everybody knows what a DUI is, right? Driving while under the influence.
Yeah.
Driving while under the influence. There was a pilot in Canada that was arrested prior to takeoff, and it turns out he was 3 times over the drink and drive limit. How does that work?
Well, that's when you get cheap tickets, and all right, I'll take that flight. You know?
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's a DUI. It's driving under the influence. How does that work with the plane? Because technically you're not driving.
It'd be an FUI, a FUI.
A FUI.
A FUI. I got a FUI.
Anyway, he was
George Jetson pull you over.
He was arrested for being 3 times over the drink drive limit. Now, I don't know whether the FIA, or FAA, or
FAA.
have a flying limit.
Yeah, I think it's 0.
Yeah,
think?
I think
I'm
it's
just- I'm
0.
guessing.
Zero,
Yeah.
0, but it's 0.0.
Now, here's the thing.
0.0.
You are not
Thanks
the
for that,
greatest
you're right.
flyer in the world, are you? You don't like flying.
I used to, but it has just gotten so out of hand and crazy at the
Crazy.
airports
Why?
and TSA, all that.
Okay.
Worrying, am I on the no-fly zone or no-fly list now?
Period. Of course.
So here's the thing. So you
Now,
guys,
so, any airline that would like to sponsor this show, come on, I'll fly.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
fly
fly.
you, no problem.
now you're saying about obviously the amount of security restrictions and everything else that are being put into place at the airports. Now, I've flown quite a lot from the UK to the US and vice versa, and TSA to me is a fantastic thing that's been implemented by the airlines, by security, by the government to obviously protect us all. So I gotta tell you this quick story. So I'm flying from Phoenix back to London a couple of years back and go through TSA, and this was at the point where they made you take your shoes off, belts,
still
the
do
whole
that, yeah.
9 yards,
Really?
everything else.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a guy in front of me. Obviously he flies a lot, business suit, the whole 9 yards, right? And the TSA guy says, "Well, you got to remove your shoes, your jacket, your tie, your belt, da da da." And he starts to kick off to these people. What have I got to do? Do you not understand I fly this? And I'm like, excuse me. I said, so you'd rather keep your suit and your shoes on, and yet somebody could get on the plane with something they're not supposed to and bring the plane down. Yeah, it's going to take you 5 minutes to take off what you need to and go through security.
Well, it's like that, but that's how it should be.
It is.
Safety
Unfortunately,
saves, you know.
yeah, you're right.
Safety saves,
We're in
yeah.
this day and age now of where security is very tight. There's obviously a lot of things going on. We look at Berlin, you look at Nice recently, of what's happened with terrorist attacks. I'm sorry, I'd rather spend the extra 5 minutes. That plane is not going to leave without me.
I have no problem with the TSA and their mission plan. It's some of the people they hire. It's like they just.
And they're so busy, you know. I mean,
Well,
bless them, you know, they're just-
they are busy,
Christmas
but I've had unfortunate luck. I've had maybe 2 TSAs that I'm like, thank you for treating me like a human, not
Right.
cattle.
True.
Just gave me a smile because
That's
you don't
good,
know
that's
me,
good, right? You don't know
and
me.
it's the whole thing where they have to come up like this, right off the bat. It's like. It just
But-
turns you off.
It
But
does,
I
but
understand
safe.
wanting to be secure, and I'm cool with that.
Well, how many people
But
also,
treat me like a human being.
I won't curse.
Don't
or
stick your
being
finger
mean
up my
to
butt.
them, you know, because they're so busy, you know what I
But
mean?
yeah.
Hey, guy, and a guy, I don't want to do it.
But that
you're
should
going
be-
to do it. And,
You look at the other services. You look at the police. You look at the EMTs, the fire department. They get aggravation from members of the public on a daily basis.
On a daily basis.
Now, yes, you are going to piss off a police officer at some point, okay? And he's going to write you a ticket. All right? You're going to piss off a TSA agent. You're going to get the old rubber glove treatment. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, for the sake of an extra 5 minutes, plan your time. Go 5 minutes early and accept the fact these guys are doing a job to keep you safe. When you get pulled over by a police officer for speeding, he's not doing it to be mean or horrible or nasty. He's
Right.
doing it because he wants to keep you and everybody
That's right.
else
So
on
now
the road
people
safe.
get it, you know, they're like, why, you know what, I'm a good guy. And,
Yeah, we're all
you
good
know.
guys. We're all stupid sometimes as well. I'm sure you have you been popped for speeding? I have.
Yeah.
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 Long
Well,
time
they never
ago.
catch me, you know.
I drive like
They're not
grandma.
mine,
I
Well,
can't
actually,
drive
that-
with you.
No,
I
that's,
mean,
that's very true.
No, I hate
I mean,
planes,
driving
too.
with you, I'm
I
an
took-
old
I
lady.
took one
you know.
plane trip and I didn't like it. I mean, we hit 3 deer. And I
So
tell
you
you,
hit 3 deer.
it
Wow.
was
But you
10,000
ate
feet.
well. You ate well.
No,
Yeah,
we
exactly.
We couldn't back up. The reverse went out in the plane, but yeah,
Ah.
10,000. I don't know what happened. It was terrible. It was really good.
So I know we
I jumped up. We hit a deer. Everybody's laughing. I'm all in tears from crying. I was nervous. You know, never flown before. I was out surfing in North Carolina. I'm like, yeah, I'll fly you back. Never flown. It'll be great. Took all my stuff out. I had brand new hair, Joe. I didn't know any better. You know, and the lady's like, oh, honey, this looks great. She's like, mm-hmm. So that's my hair, Joe, right? You know, it didn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. So just I mean, you got to fly. You know, this is the world we live in now. It's just unfortunate that it's everybody's just into the fear of everything. That's what it is. It's a big
Right.
fear.
That
factor.
that's what bugs me. Is it's just like, why does everybody have to fear all the time? It's like,
what we do, though.
it's like wasting your life fearing instead of living.
True.
You know, and that's what one of the many things we want to help people with this show is inspire, encourage, and fulfill.
Absolutely. That is our motto for 2017.
Fulfilling your dreams and your hopes and desires. If you have something you want to do, like we were talking about this last night on our teaser.
Before we went
We
all
was,
dark.
yeah.
Yeah. We
Before
had,
it
we
blacks
had,
out
we
with
had a
dog.
few too many lights on for that, and
The national grid went mental and shut
but I did bring a flashlight just in
Yes.
case.
down. Excellent.
So
But for 2017, what we got going on? I mean, I know we touched on it briefly, but are we going to open up and
that's
really
okay.
kind of
May not wanna say
let
right
go?
well, we could. I mean, a little taste, not everything.
I'd like to announce that through 1028, we are launching a brand new Facebook/YouTube radio station.
or channel.
Channel,
We don't station-
radio channel,
let's say
station.
channel.
Okay, it's kind of going to be a mix of Dish Nation, if ever you guys have ever seen Dish Nation, crossed with MTV. So basically, we're going to do a live radio show, but it's going to be filmed.
Yeah.
And instead of us playing audio, we're going to play music
Music
videos.
videos.
Now, along with that as well, obviously commercials. Hey, listen, we're all here for one reason as well. We need to make some money out of it. So if anybody out there that wants to put a commercial on the station, it will be a visual commercial. 30-second commercial will come out, we'll film it, we'll put it all together and we'll play it.
Yep.
So we have that as well. The name of the station is called Flashback Radio. So please check it out on Facebook. Doc has already shared the link and vice versa. It's Flash,
share,
like,
share.
share.
Yes.
Absolutely. Like
Yes,
and
and
share.
please, we need more subscribers for YouTube. So just search 1028 Productions. If you're not there already, watching it on YouTube stream right now, then please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell. Click on it just to say yes, you want to receive notifications that each episode when we release it. That way you don't miss out on anything. And YouTube did something where they realized that people were getting too many views and they're paying out too many people that weren't actually watching. So when you would subscribe, you'd automatically get these links, and it was costing YouTube some money. So they've made it to where you have to hit a bell saying you do want notifications. So please click on that. That way you don't miss any of our episodes.
Absolutely. So again, with Flashback Radio, if you don't know anything about us, actually, here we go. Emmsey here, obviously, maybe heard us on the radio and stuff. My wife Deals will be partaking in this as well, and we're going to be launching on February 6th. 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Facebook Live and also YouTube, so you get a chance to kind of see us in our glory. Now, the old expression goes, radio was made for, well, it kept ugly people employed.
Yes.
Since 1913. Well, we're changing that.
Yes.
I have a face for radio, unfortunately. TV is not my forte. But, so, if there's any makeup artists out there that want to do it, I don't know whether you
Or
can do
hair.
it. Well, we're lacking in
Or
that
hair.
department, both of us. But makeup artists,
Yeah.
if you can fix this, you're a star.
I
You're going to
spray painted
Hollywood.
this- You can't even see it. I spray painted it.
The lens.
Yeah.
Just go up there, put some Vaseline on it, make it soft focus.
It's
Like-
just audio only.
Yeah.
How y'all doing out there this evening, everybody? They can't see me.
No, yeah. So what we want to do for this is we want you to go to the Facebook page. It's called Flashback Radio. Like that as well. Share that to your friends. We also want we want you to pick the music.
Yes.
Pretty much. Our motto is where adults
That
where
refuse to
music-
grow up.
Yeah,
Right.
music for adults that refuse to grow up.
Yep.
So as you can tell, we're going to be doing 80s, we're going to be doing 90s, we're going to be doing 2000s, we're going to be doing today. We're even going to go back to the 70s and the 60s. Anything that's really cool, we're going to do it. So we really want your help on that. So get on Facebook, Flashback Radio, and get it sorted out. Send us some stuff, and we'll get working on it. I'm really looking forward to it. It should be really cool.
And if you have something that you want to promote, like let's say you're a band or a musician and you want to promote your music, we'll have you on the show. Promote it, have you perform live, comedians,
Yeah.
and all that stuff. We're just,
It's
well,
got
we're
exposure.
together in how many, 4 days?
5 days.
5 days
Count
technically,
today, yeah.
you know, coming up with the idea.
Yeah.
Did 30 days of work in 3 hours. Not too bad. Pretty fast.
Yes, it's pretty fast.
We put the man hours down. We actually
Yeah,
accomplished
man.
what we wanted to.
Julio's back here asleep right now. It's be all right, buddy. Get your taco coming in a little bit.
So,
So we got a lot of things going on. I'm looking forward to the radio aspect of things, and we're just trying to do this face follow thing right now. For some reason, the cameras.
you're doing the face follow now?
For some reason, the camera's
yeah.
now picking up the fireplace as a face. So I don't
Okay.
quite know how that's working out.
Maybe it thinks it's Game of Thrones. I'm not sure.
Yeah, for some reason,
Stop.
the camera's now picking up the fireplace as a face.
My bad.
Okay, we're just gonna turn it up.
Such an amateur. Such an amateur. So
Okay.
yeah, we got a lot of things
So,
going. So.
we've got a view of the fireplace. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, why
Yeah.
not add it in there?
Well, we need a fireplace, you know, for my normals people. You know, it's only like 0 outside, but it's okay.
Now, here's the ambiance behind it: is the fireplace is freaking useless because it's cold as anything in here right now. Hence
Yeah.
the reason why we're all like bundled up.
Only have
little
snow
bit.
outside. I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
True.
Actually, should we do a quick weather forecast?
I think we should,
Okay.
Bob.
All right.
Now,
Joe, what's up, Bob?
it's Emmsey with the weather.
Tomorrow, clear, 44 degrees. Billy, how's it going to be in New Orleans?
Wet,
There you go. There is the weather brought to you by us.
humid.
Okay, but do we know what the weather is in California?
Sunny.
Shaky.
Shake.
Shaky.
Oh, yes, you're right. What we got?
You
Yeah.
like? That's called a segue, ladies
That's
and
called
gentlemen.
segue.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All
okay.
right. So we just found out on the Mexican-California border in the past 48 hours since New Year's Eve, there's been over 250 earthquakes, mini earthquakes and stuff, just along the border. And
That's crazy.
scientists are baffled, going, "Why is this
Yeah.
happening more and more?" Really, you have to ask. They're
I'm asking
earthquake
why?
scientists.
Why?
Well, they even reported that when there's big clusters like that, that's something of bigger coming. You know, and you say, "Oh, Hollywood's my favorite." I almost called it the new place. Hollywood is, you know,
Oceanfront property in Arizona.
everybody says, "Why don't you ever go to Hollywood?" I've been in the business 37 years, and I did go, but I didn't stay.
Why
I had
not?
a couple. Well,
It was shaking too much and his luggage fell off the bed.
I went. I went to. Actually, went there 3 different times for work. The other times were. I used to live in Sacramento when I was a kid, but yeah, I went there to. I was supposed to be on a movie. It's about this boat. It sinks. Had this actor like standing on the end of the boat, and I was supposed to be his double.
Free Willy.
Yes, that one.
That was a while. That was a while.
So
E.T. phone home.
yeah,
Yeah, perfect story.
yeah, I went
Short
there,
Oh, there you go.
and I get there,
Life on the ocean wave.
and I'm.
Yeah, surf's up, pal.
So
What we
I'm
got?
thinking, you know, okay, I'm in like Flynn, because one, I in like Flynn, it's a yeah, don't
Oh,
like
is
it's
that
an American thing, yeah.
I'm trying to.
So-
Just a minute.
Aaron Flynn, the actor, yeah, it's an American thing. So I get there because I know the main actor's dad, and he hooks me up with a movie, and I was going to be the main dude's double. So I had just finished doing the Batman stunt show that summer at Six Flags. I was driving it was fun. And I'm kind of cocky, 19, thinking, oh,
Really? You surprised me.
yeah. I've simmered down.
no.
I've simmered down.
Yeah, it's easy to change it.
So,
I hope that spray paint's holding up.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I got
Obviously,
there, and the stunt coordinator at the office, and he's like, "All right, what's your highest high fall?" And I'm like, 30 feet. And he just says, "Thank you for talking with me. I appreciate your time." I'm like, "What?
How many feet was it?
I'm in with the main actor. I'm like in like Flynn," and he's like, "Dude, we're gonna be doing 400-foot falls." Now, if you've ever
I
seen,
have to go anyway.
now,
We'll see you later.
for those of you that are movie buffs that have
Peace out
seen
on that
this
one.
movie, it's called the what was it, Titanic. If you watch the ship go down like this, and you're watching all those people fall down and hit those rails all the way down, they were hitting those rails.
Oh, I know. There was
Yeah.
like quite a few people were killed.
there were
weren't they?
like
No,
there were
broke my
there were
ribs on the
so
way
many
down.
people.
I was
EMTs
there.
were they were scheduled almost day and night.
sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I did get a phone call after the movie was done by his dad, and he was like, "It's a good thing you didn't get that because everybody had something broken." And
I hope they pay good severance pay on that one. Insurance?
stuntmen do not get paid what they're worth.
Well,
Can I
they
ask you a
don't
question?
I
think
mean,
so.
the ones that do the
Right.
really big things, I mean, they have a union now. They've had it for a long time, but
Daredevil Incorporated.
it's like wrestlers. The WCW, those guys, yeah, wrestling, WWF,
WWE.
WWE.
It's entertainment now. It's not.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's always every 5 years they change it.
WWE was a panda.
But-
WWF was a panda.
It took a long time for those guys to
Brother.
fight. Took a long time for those guys to fight for the the benefits that they have now because
Yeah, the damn now,
they got
yeah.
paid
Yeah.
peanuts.
Peanuts.
They were living out of their cars, traveling show to show.
Yeah.
But they were hardcore stuntmen, more hardcore than most average.
Right.
Well, I better not say
Barely
that.
got
But
anything. Yeah.
yes, so yeah, I guess I've never applied to be a stuntman again after that's a comment. But
So, question for you then. So,
Yeah.
health insurance.
health insurance, they do have stuff for stuntmen, like health insurance companies, kind of like Screen Actors Guild or ASCAP. If you're an ASCAP member with music and you're a band,
I know an ass cat.
the American Association.
Whoa,
for-
okay.
Yeah, but all that,
Anyway.
as soon as you jump off the building, the insurance lapses. So, it's not.
Yeah, it's like,
not
sign
gonna be
this
good.
waiver, please,
Yeah,
thank
by
you,
the time get to
bye-bye.
the bottom,
You're done.
Well, insurance cancels as soon as you left the roof, but you told me to. Yeah.
True
So,
that.
actually, before
Yeah.
I forget, real quick. So obviously, as you can tell, if you look at behind Doc's head, you'll see there is a dart.
Shiny?
There is well, apart from that, but there is a dartboard back there.
Oh,
You
the
can see-
dartboard. Yeah, tell me about the
dartboard.
So
dartboard.
what we're gonna do every single night, we're
Let's
gonna
have them name it.
okay. Well, we're gonna do dummy of the day. Okay.
Ooh, I like that though.
Dummy of the day. So what we're going to do is we're going to find throughout the news a dummy who has been in the news, whether it be obviously going to be a celebrity, politician, whatever, and we're going to print out their face and we're going to put it on the dartboard and
See how good we get.
see how good we get.
See
pretty
how-
much.
how
So
our
we're gonna-
aim
we are
is.
going to do dummy of the day. Now today's dummy of the day was going to be Mariah Carey, obviously.
Yes, but we don't have a picture yet.
We already thought about this 5 minutes before the show
Pretty sure she
started.
hasn't had enough time. Just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're probably right. Probably
I mean, I
right.
like the girl, I mean, beautiful woman and all. So
No, yeah. No, she's amazing, but she screwed up. She could have sang her song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. So we're going to be doing dummy of the day. So if you can think of anybody that's been in the news the last couple of days that has been a complete and utter moron, please send us a message on 1028 Live, and we will print off the face and we'll put it on the dartboard. Come tomorrow night, dummy of the day
Yeah.
will be released.
It has to be a celebrity that doesn't live on the mountain though that can come after us.
We haven't
Well,
got
if it
any.
gets any colder, I'm going to call Mike Cantori. He's going to come out here.
Did you know doppelgangers? You
Oh, I know a
Jim
double.
Cantori.
Yeah.
Jim Cantori.
Yeah.
So up here we have who is the little green dude? Somebody said who's the little green dude in the corner of the desk?
Oh, green guy?
little green guy over there. Yeah, that's our executive producer, Billy.
Yeah, Billy.
Billy.
That's Billy.
That's Billy. So yeah, doppelgangers. Has anybody seen a doppelganger up here that you can relate to?
Yes.
Here we go.
Well, no.
Well, the two that I've found since I've lived here, Morgan Freeman. We have a Morgan Freeman doppelganger up here on the mountain, and Coolio.
Really?
I
did
kid
see
you not.
Coolio. I did
You've
see,
seen
yeah. I thought
Coolio,
I was
yes.
going for Anaconda 6, but yeah.
Well,
there's definitely Coolio.
there was the Keanu Reeves guy in my Halloween video.
Yes, there
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
I mean, I swear I thought it was him. I mean, I'm almost.
Now you've been on the wagon for a while, right? So you obviously weren't drinking at that.
No. But if anything, he was a doppelganger. He was identical. And if you see the shot that he kept avoiding me too, like he didn't want to be on camera. And I got that side shot, and it looks identical to him.
So if you know of any doppelgangers up here as well, snap a picture.
That would
send
be
it to us.
fun. Yeah, if you know a doppelganger, we'll interview them as that doppelganger.
Absolutely. But
That'd be
I mean,
fun.
here's the thing is we don't want to offend them because I don't know whether Morgan Freeman and Coolio actually know they look like. Well, no, story actually on this one. 2 years ago, New Year's Eve, 2 years ago. 3 years ago, beg your pardon. So we're at one of the local bars up here, right? And I see the doppelganger with Morgan Freeman. Obviously, I've had several sodas at that point, and literally go up, grab my phone and go, Morgan Freeman, selfie, click. I actually did a pic, and the guy looked so bemused. I thought first of all he was going to punch me, or I was going to get arrested. But I do have that picture of me and Morgan Freeman, and he actually agreed to take another picture later on with us as well.
Really?
I didn't tell him he looked like Morgan Freeman.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, what's even funnier, talking about selfie, you were showing me that video. Guy,
Oh,
this
clips,
guy
yeah.
has got yard clippers, and when he goes around the city and people are
New
doing
York
with a
City.
selfie stick, bolt cutters, and goes out, and when they're doing the photo, just clips it, and then runs.
He nearly
check it out.
got his you know what whooped
Yeah.
a few times. One guy went after him, but literally, I mean, here's the thing: selfie sticks. It's taken me a long time to kind of understand the concept of it. All right, I tend to follow on like trends after they've become trendy for a while.
Right.
Facebook. I didn't get on Facebook till probably 7 years ago. I was like, nah, not doing it. Just not doing it. So eventually I got into to Facebook. So my daughter has a selfie stick. My wife has a selfie stick. And
You cut him in half.
no, I threw one out the door, I think. But anyway, so now that we're doing all this kind of video, you've got to.
No.
Give me that here.
We'll be right back with both comments right after this.
Yeah. So I think, okay, maybe this kind of whole filming thing, maybe it might be a good thing to do, because obviously both of us covered the shooting incident in Lakeside.
That was terrible.
Very terrible.
Yeah.
Love the police.
Yep. But do you think so? I mean, using a selfie stick would have obviously made things a little bit easier for us to actually navigate into. So I have a selfie stick. I think somewhere it's in my car anyway. But I've started using the selfie
I
stick.
tried to get a fishing pole just dangle over. You won't even see it. If you want.
Oh, there you go.
Just like-
Now with selfies, okay, I'm not quite one for selfies. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. So there was a thing out towards the end of last year. I don't know whether you saw this. It was the high five selfie. Did you ever see that? Okay, so you get your phone, you set your thing for a selfie, you throw it in the air. Now it must have some kind of delay on it. Throw it in the air and try and high five yourself when he takes a picture of you. Which to me seemed like, well, how are you going to push the button? And anyway, so we
You'd
talked
have to
about
have a lot of hang time, because it's like a
well,
2-3 second
no,
count.
if you actually look up on Google, there is a picture of a guy who did it in the mirror, actually got it perfectly.
Perfect.
And he's high fiving himself. Kind of cool. So
It sounds like a next mannequin challenge kind of thing. And so many people are going to bitch because their phones are going to be broken, because they're going to drop them.
oh yeah.
That's what
Make
it's
sure you
going
get
through my
yourself an
screen, yeah.
OtterBox, which will protect your phone. OtterBox, if you're watching this, please, we will love you to sponsor us.
Oh, yes.
Selfies.
They're cool cases.
They are cool.
They're-
They're bloody expensive though. That's the thing. It's like
Yeah.
$50 for one of these cases. But
Send two.
I have never broken a phone with having an Otter. Actually, I've never broken a phone. Period. Even before OtterBoxes. Now, question: you're a bit clumsy.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You clumsy too?
Sometimes.
Why? Yeah.
Sometimes.
You ever broken your phone?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. How did you break your phone?
Gravity. It's the one
just
law you
dropped-
can't
just
break.
dropped
Yeah.
it. Dropped it.
Mine hit the seal on out. You wouldn't grab. I don't know.
He was
No,
trying to do the.
They
the
were
high-
trying to make
No,
him wedged it into the roof.
Now what her name was, I was like, oh, it's not here, and I don't know what that was. I can't tell you the rest of the story. I forgot. Speakerphone broke. I had to break up with the girl. It was sad, you know. But
See now, kids these days. Okay, now my son has an Apple product or a generic fruit product. We can't say Apple, can we? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
So
oranges.
he has broken several screens. My daughter has broken screens on her Samsung Galaxy, whatever it is. And it's, don't worry about it, we'll just get it fixed. Do you know what? I've had a cell phone since '97. Never once broken a screen.
Never once broke it. Him and that hammer.
Yeah.
I got an OtterBox, dude. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna happen. So, but they made it, and the size of phones. How much they changed? Remember when they went down to the little Nokia 8210s that are about the size of like a piece of corn?
My first phone
Yes.
was the brick.
Nokia
The
501.
brick.
Yeah, I had
Hi,
mine.
it's
Yeah.
$10.95 a minute. Yeah, I'm calling from my car.
Was that like the Nokia 501 that then had the antenna you pulled up afterwards?
Oh,
you
yeah,
had
I'll
the
use your
replacement
teeth because
brick?
that looked cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the replacement,
yeah.
the replacement battery on the back that was about.
Like, didn't even help plastic
about-
antenna, it just looked cool. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
I had to pull my antenna
Did we
out.
just? I think we just aged ourselves. But hey, whatever. We're looking for that demographic too.
So somebody found online, it's on there somewhere, of a brick wall with a Nokia 5, one of the old Nokia phones, that has been concreted into the wall. Right?
Really?
Yeah. Check this out. They turn it on, Okay, it still has 3/4 of a battery life, and it's been in that wall for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it shows that these generic fruit product phones that we have, and the ones of the Milky Way type style phones,
Batteries
are
They work.
rubbish.
They really work, huh?
But the old Nokias are the ones that survive the test of time.
Nokia's a good company.
Tomorrow,
And I miss
call
those
us.
phones, too. I miss
Tomorrow-
$75 a minute, not too bad, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, remember the cell phone bills? How
Yeah.
high they were?
Hashtag Nokia with this show.
Or Nokia as we call it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
So,
Anyways,
anyway.
we were just rambling. Apologies.
Yeah, we're just rambling away. So,
Hi, Mr. Skinner, by the way.
oh,
Just say hi to your mom.
oh yes. So yes, we want to say thank you to people that have helped us put this together.
Absolutely.
John up at Home Depot here in Lakeside.
Yeah, that was nice at Home Depot.
Yeah, Roxanne and Paul Patterson. Thank you to Matthew J.C. and Michael Loftus, who inspired me to, years ago, to want to do something like this, and then the moment just happening. Thank you to the Crazy Cajun Brandon, Mark.
No problem.
We got Brett.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but
No,
he stepped out.
He stepped out.
out.
Yeah.
Liam, as our set crew. What else?
Who else?
I just wanted to give the thanks
Sure,
out, the
sure.
shout outs.
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
So,
But I'm looking forward to this year. Do you know what?
yeah, it's gonna be a great year.
2017. Everyone goes, "Oh, what was your New Year's resolution?" Do you do New Year's resolutions? Is that your thing or?
No,
Why?
I felt it was forced on me by society. Like, you got to do it, and I think I tried once, and it lasted an hour,
Yeah.
and I just figured,
We see the things. I came up with a concept today. I'm sitting there at work and I'm thinking, all right, what am I going to do as a New Year's resolution? I'm figuring up that the start of every year for about the first 15 days, I'm going to set up a gym. Come January 15th, I'm turning it into a bar.
there you go,
That's how you do it.
That's
how you do it,
with
a multi-purpose room,
Yeah.
like treadmills and bikes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you can
Right.
have.
Oh, I
you
thought it was
could-
12-ounce curls.
or
Ah.
you could have like the bikes or the walking, and how those little cup holders
Yeah.
have like a nice straw,
Yeah.
a long straw that like a fish hose kind of.
So it's get drunk while you
Some
get fit.
daiquiris, you got some daiquiris.
Yes,
around,
you're
yeah.
you're still burning the calories at the same time, so it kind of equals out,
So
right?
the more you
Spell
drink,
fast.
the longer you stay on it.
Spell it faster.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah, I think that's how it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like the
I'm
concept.
sure there's some
Just run right
physics
into the
and
Christmas tree.
So New Year's resolutions, I'm not a fan of it. The only one New Year's resolution that I am going to stick to this year, it's going to go big, and that's 1028 Flashback Radio, the big reveal. We've also got 1028 Productions, obviously for commercials, that avenue of things.
music videos too, weddings, reenactments.
Can we tease the young lady that we spoke to not more than a week ago?
Go for it.
If you've ever seen Nelly Furtado and you obviously her sound
play it.
and Alicia Keys, no, not yet.
No, not yet. Yeah, we'll wait
Just,
till she
just,
gets-
Surprise, I
just,
said earlier.
just
Yeah.
imagine the
She's
mix
awesome, though, she is,
of the
really
two. Young lady lives up here, local.
Yeah.
Just
She's
phenomenal.
about it.
Phenomenal. And I tell you what, so grounded for her age as well.
Yeah.
So grounded.
Head on
17
straight.
years old. 17 years old.
Yeah.
But we are going to have her on the show. We're going to do a bunch of stuff with her as well. So there is a lot of things that we're getting involved in this year. And we want you guys too.
Yes.
We want you to be a
Yeah.
part of
Yes,
it.
and even if you have ideas for shows or we're wanting to do skits, fun stuff. So any writers out there, actors that want to get some notches on your resume, just get in contact with us.
Absolutely.
What else? Movies?
Sure.
All
Why
right,
not?
so Rogue One came out recently. We were
Yeah,
at the
that was
premiere up
great.
here on the mountain,
I wasn't.
and
Only because I don't like Star Wars. That's my own personal thing.
ooh, we just
I am
lost.
not-
We just lost all two
It's
listeners.
okay.
No, not at all.
That
No,
part still has paint on it.
Here's the thing, though. Here's my get on Star Wars. It's the same.
Here we go.
Oh,
And
boy.
not everyone is okay. I get there's a story.
I
behind
know.
it, but it's like Walking Dead. All right, I don't get it.
What's
No,
that?
but
It doesn't mean it's
seriously.
bad because you don't
No,
get
I'm
it.
not. Trust me, I'm not saying it's bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's just not my thing. And the reason for that being is it's the same, just kind of fluffed up a little bit.
Okay, so this is someone who's not into Star Wars because of those reasons, yet he loves Bad Santa and Bad Santa 2.
Absolutely. But there's a storyline to it and it is funny. If you do want to go see Bad Santa 2, just to guarantee you one thing and one thing only out of this, it is complete and utter debauchery.
Oh yeah. Well, there's one, but yeah, it's probably it's more hardcore. The other one that would come in second that I would have to say would be Office Party.
Oh, Office Christmas Party.
Office
Yeah.
Christmas Party.
That looks
Jason
good.
Bateman.
I'm guilty. Laughed my butt off. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Jason Bateman, he's one of those guys that actually made a comeback because he disappeared for a while
Yeah.
after they rated
He did.
the TV series and stuff, and
That he did, was it Horrible Bosses?
yeah,
Yeah, Horrible Bosses. That was great.
that was an amazing movie, and the second one was just as good.
Couples Retreat.
Couples
Yes,
Retreat.
yeah, I forgot about that.
So
Vince Vaughn on.
let's see what else is out. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Right,
Not
yeah.
even going to go there because
No.
I know we're not even going there. Have you seen it?
No, go
No,
for it.
I
I
haven't
mean,
seen
come on.
it.
If you want to go out with this,
I
let's
know,
go.
but
Come
no,
on.
no, it's just
come on.
it's okay. I was glad it separated itself from the Harry Potter series to kind of be its own thing.
Right.
Because the gentleman that's in it, Zach, no, that's the wrong movie. And they don't have his name in there. The young guy that plays the lead characters, he's very quirky, but hilarious. I mean, I laughed so much in this movie.
Did you get with the
Yeah,
Harry
I'll check
Potter
it out.
stuff?
Huh?
Did you get with the Harry Potter stuff? Did you kind of follow that?
It's just,
somewhat?
it's been around for so long. There were months I was like, there was no other DVDs to watch.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
fair enough. Now,
You know.
another thing, actually, real quick on the movie side of things, are you into the sequels and the trilogies and
Some, if they can hold it and the story can grow. I don't want to see a reinvention of the first one or the second one. You know, like some series have
A little too
become.
much soap opera, a little bit. But
Yeah.
But then you got Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. Those two I never got with. Star Wars, again, not something that I can go with. The only one that I've really followed for the full term of it was the Fast and Furious.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, those-
That's what I'm
those-
saying.
those are
Fast
great
Furious
shows.
is a
Yeah,
perfect
great
example
shows.
because they go and they keep just getting bigger
But-
and bigger.
There is a but behind this. Since obviously Paul Walker passed away, and they did Furious 7, where they did the superimposement of him towards the end of the movie, because obviously he passed away right in the middle of filming.
Yeah. Well, that was
That
his
should-
brother.
I heard some
That
of
was
his
his twin
brother, yeah.
brother.
His twin
brother.
That they computer generated his face.
But
Yeah.
that should have been it. That should have been it. They should not. I can't see how they're going to make it as good as it has been.
Because
Well,
the
yeah,
concept
yeah.
was family. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the concept, and they
Yeah.
want to show that in real life, families, you're going to lose family members, but you got to go on,
True.
and that's what they're
They're
doing.
just
They're
good
just-
movies, you know.
Yeah.
It was like 618 and you 2 thumbs up, you know. Or,
Now, if it was Vin Diesel that went, they probably would have stopped it because he was one of the main producers,
well, you know, yeah.
and he was the main driving force, even from the very beginning. And the other guy, came in and they were supported, but yet they're amazing together.
I just think too much, to be honest.
Too
with you.
much.
I think it's done.
All right.
Anyway,
then what about Doctor Strange?
No.
You didn't? Did you like any of the movies other than Bad Santa?
No.
No. All right. So.
But see, that
what
shows
about-
my sick and twisted kind of.
Yeah.
humour.
What about The Accountant?
No.
All right.
Yeah, that was good.
So that does the segment for our movie critic show.
No. Yes. No.
Passengers, though. Passengers.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was phenomenal. Great concept.
It was good.
5,000 people being put to sleep for however 200 years to get to this planet, and I don't want to say what happened, but malfunction. Guy wakes up, he's all alone. Of course, I could see he's there alone for a year, before this other girl wakes up, and I want to say all the names, but I'm afraid this is no teleprompter, so I can't think of everybody's names,
Make it
the actors.
go along.
Anyway, a great movie, Passengers. I give it 2 thumbs up. And Office Christmas Party 2, definite thumbs up. What else has
Bad
been
Santa
out?
2, I give 10 thumbs up, but I only have 2. So I'll give that anyway. But
So,
great movie.
yeah, that's what we'll cover for today. All right, what else do we got going on? We covered most of the stuff.
We
Oh, there
have-
was a plane crash in Texas, 3 people dead. It was a father and son. One was a cadet in the Air Force
Oh.
Academy. His father was retired. They were taking a flight, and something happened over McKinney, Texas, north of Dallas. They collided and landed in a what do you call it, storage unit. Set the whole thing ablaze. But our prayers go out to them too, because
Yeah.
they were heroes as
Very
well.
That's terrible.
True.
So What else is going on? I think that's about
covered
it.
everything. I mean, we don't want to bore the
Wow.
living.
No, because
you know
we said we
what
weren't going to go over an hour, and we're
Oh,
right
how long
about
was
there.
that? 6 hours?
About 46 minutes.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
46
So, yeah.
So hopefully, from you viewers out there, feedback on the show tonight, quality of it with
Yeah.
regards to the visual aspects, because we're still
Let
trying
us
to
know.
analyze.
And Brandon, thanks for joining.
Yeah,
Vince,
Brandon, as well.
Maggie, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight, and
Is that
everybody
Maggie-
else.
Maggie Lane?
Maggie Lane, that's
Maggie,
right.
Hey Maggie, I hope you're doing all right.
So, anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Our very first night of our season premiere here at 1028 Live.
Yeah.
Happy
New Year as
Yes,
well.
Happy New Year. We hope it's a much better year for everybody out there because
Yeah,
we're going to make it the best year for us
Here's
this
the
year.
thing, though, is the biggest thing to make your new year or 2017 better. Life is what you make of it. Whatever you put in, you get out. Nothing's going to be handed to you. This, what you see here, was not handed. This was
No.
something that has been worked and worked and worked and worked hard to get to where we're at right now. And now that we're at this point, it's getting bigger.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing with life as well. So you're going to see a lot of changes throughout the next coming months.
But a growing change.
Yes.
Constantly
Yeah.
growing.
Absolutely.
So
So we're looking forward to it. Any ideas you guys have got?
let us know.
Yeah,
Message
please.
us on Facebook.
Please.
Email us or leave us a message on YouTube. Email is 1028productionsaz, as in Arizona, at gmail.com. And what else?
Flashback Radio coming
Yes.
Right, right.
Next month.
6. Stay tuned for that as well. We've got the Survival Guide, is that what it's called?
I think he changed it today.
Did he change
He
that?
wants to.
We're in
yeah.
pre-production. We
Yeah.
were picking out
Yeah.
background music and stuff for the shows,
Cool.
Yeah,
which is going to be awesome. You're going to think you're watching Survivor or something.
Yeah,
It's going
he's
to be
pretty cool. We had a bear in the backyard, and that's why he
Yeah.
on the show tonight.
Yeah, he
tackled
showed him
him.
what's up. That's
Yeah,
what he
showed
did.
what's up,
See, the
right.
funny thing about that, when we were talking about it earlier on, Vince was in discussing what he wants to do and everything else, and I could just see this look in your face was like, I'm actually going to have to go out and do this.
Yeah, I'm going to be bundled up. I'm going to have like mosquito nets all over me.
That's what I told him. Not in this weather, I can't. I mean,
Yeah, there's
it's
got to
my
be
nature.
there's going to be a porta potty trailer, outside of the camera.
So this is going to be kind of like a
little kitchen outside.
a Bear
Yeah.
Grylls meets Paris Hilton.
Wow, I don't wear
I'll
heels.
take
so.
off my makeup and everything else with me. I can just see that.
So
Big
yeah,
old trailer
it's going to
coming
be a
on.
lot of fun. We're going to be working on that. It'll be a weekly show. Probably starting in the next couple weeks.
Now, Doc is going to be camping out in the wilderness. Now, when we say camping out, this is not
Yeah.
like a 40-foot RV trailer. This is
No.
going to be
Yeah, out
sheet.
back. Just out back.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, we're gonna test run it first. Doc's gonna sleep in the backyard maybe for one night and just see how it goes, and then he'll probably get scared.
Yeah,
and come
the
in.
thing is I've had bears in the yard. So
Bears or bears?
well, it used to be bears,
Both.
but then I saw a
Well, yeah,
bear.
the bears.
After the beers, I saw a
Oh,
bear.
bears with beers.
Well,
Yeah.
the bear wanted the beer, but so
Yeah.
so
Oh,
that's
okay.
where the fight came into play. Yeah.
You've seen? Have you? Please tell me you've seen the commercial with the guy who's fishing in Canada, and then all of a sudden,
Oh,
the bear
yeah, I
turns
saw
around,
it,
and
yeah.
he just swift kicks him in the jedwoods and starts fighting
Yeah,
with the bear.
he's fighting
And
Yes,
it's
the bear.
hilarious.
yes.
Fighting the bear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seeing that.
Yeah.
So we're
That's gonna
we're also going to be showing you videos of other YouTube channels right up here on our screen, and we're going to be discussing them, introducing you to new channels you may have not known, making fun of some stuff,
Yeah.
and having a good time.
Regards, VP.
We just do that every night.
Yeah.
Regards, VP. All right, everybody.
Shut the front door.
So I'd like to say thank you to the Crazy Cajun, Brandon Peck, and the
Thanks,
one
Al.
and only Emmsey. I'm Doc
you.
Skinner, and hold on, we got to do this upright. It's the
Oh.
first show, so
Okay.
all right, you ready?
Yeah.
See if this works. Oh, I got to turn it up
That would help,
because this is like professional now, right?
but not. There you go.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on the very first episode of season 1. God bless y'all, and we
bless
will
you.
talk to you all tomorrow night right here on
Peace out.
1028 Live.
Good night.
Good night.